The following program is hosted by immature, irreverent, obnoxious, and often disgusting young men. Listener discretion is advised.
This time on Nude Clan, it is October 10th, Sunday, and we're ready to roll with our hog stats and what we've been playing. Let's get to it.
Tongue.
Shall we play a game?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Nude Clan. I am Jeho.
I am Caleb.
I'm Zach.
I'm a Fahor.
And today we got hog stats to go over a little bit, and we also have, well, I guess that's it.
Yeah.
What we've been playing for the last...
Joe? The same thing we do every Sunday.
For the month of September. I need to come up with like a more exciting like intro for these episodes specifically, because if it's a review, we can go into it. Like if it's After Dark, which by the way, if you're watching this on Twitch, we could use some After Dark questions. Please put those in the chat.
I noticed you kind of petered out a little bit there when you were doing the intro. You were really kind of looking at Zach like, help me, what do I do?
You know what the thing is, once upon a time, Nude Clan was like 2 hours long, and we usually had multiple things to do.
Yeah.
So having some sort of like intro that's like, we're going to do this and this and this made sense. And that's
natural.
still within me. Like that's still in my brain.
I feel like it's still a good thing for like the beginning of the episode, even if it's just a one review. It's just like, that's what we're doing. Like,
yeah.
I mean, you could lay out the entire month, but then you would have been just as stuck. You're like, we're gonna... oh, fuck!
This
just
month.
break kayfabe and lay out the entire month's episodes instead of just pretending that we record these all on a weekly basis like we've been doing.
So, talking about too, like what we're gonna be playing and stuff. Do we want to do what we played like this last week as well?
Do we want to do what we thought about playing too? I mean, that's
because like I played
some
stuff
things.
last week that I want to add in. Because
Do we want to talk about games we've added to our backlog but have no intention of playing?
When we say the month, it's like from the last time we recorded to this
You
time.
said September, so I'm just checking.
It's mostly September, even
It's
though
not
we are
mostly.
10 days into the month.
God, that's like being like, I'm mostly inside. It's just the tip.
It's like film.
I'm mostly there.
Joe speaks in film eras, where it's like, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Yeah, it came out in the 60s, but it's got the feel of the 70s. So, like, it's actually a 70s
when someone
film.
talks about 70s films, they're talking 1968 to 1977.
Yeah.
That's what
Joe,
they're talking.
I'm a film buff now. I've watched both The Lighthouse and Gaspar Noé's Love. So
both films I have not seen, so congratulations.
I want to watch Lighthouse pretty bad. Also, I'm jealous. My girlfriend is here this week, so I didn't get to go see the new 007. And you said it was good. I'm excited.
Dude, I loved it.
I'm so fucking
I saw
excited.
it last night, and it was epic. Like, it's huge. Make sure you pee before the movie.
How long
knew
is it?
it was
Wait,
going to be.
Is it like Casino Royale long?
It's long. It's the longest James Bond.
That makes sense.
Casino Royale is the third longest James
What's the
Bond.
second longest? Or yeah, what's the
Spectre. Spectre was pretty
I guess
long,
that is
too.
pretty long.
Yeah, this one's 2 hours 48.
Oh shit!
So it's, Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring length.
I'm going to bring a cup to pee.
No, it was so like complex and twisty, and there were so many great sequences. And it clipped along at a good pace. I didn't really feel the length of it, except when I had to pee in the middle of the film. And it was like in the Hans Zimmer score. I watched it in IMAX, and man, like the intro, like the first 20 minutes of the movie is filmed in IMAX, and it's beautiful. It was incredibly well shot. And it has a really, like, for a James Bond movie, and I've seen them all now, like, it has a really good emotional core that pulls you through the movie, and it's It was really good.
Dude,
it was a really good James Bond film.
I was like, hey, what do you want to do? Yesterday, I'm like, what do you want to do? And she's like, I was like, I really want to see James Bond. And she's like, well, I've only seen Casino Royale. And I was like, fuck. You kind of have to see all of them because like it's his story.
You at least have to see Spectre.
Okay.
And Casino.
Spectre's great. Yeah. Also, apparently, I'm completely inaudible in the stream, so I don't know how we fix that. But
you're not inaudible in our mix.
We cut you, so you're fired.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Yeah, we'll get it.
But yeah, super stoked for that. So I'm gonna try to see it this week. But I'm really excited to go see it.
All right. So what has everybody been playing this month-ish?
Trish, what have you been playing, bro?
Oh man, I gotta go first, huh? Well, I reach back into the eddies of time here. So I fired up and played a number of things this month. First off, Stranger of Paradise Demo 2 for Ultimate
Classic.
Final Fantasy. Yeah, classically named.
did you kill Chaos?
I'm on my way to kill Chaos.
I actually, instead of killing Chaos, I actually just beat up a young woman.
Which is the same thing, actually. I don't know
Apparently. Look,
Depends on where you are in your life.
yeah, I told her. Look, I warned her. But
you smell like chaos.
yeah. Why does this pussy smell like chaos? Chaos was here. Yeah, no.
I saw his car around the corner.
Hey, Chaos, smell my finger.
Fucked. Everybody sucks.
Yeah, we killed Chaos.
I just wanted to show you guys that I was angsty.
Yeah. It's an
I really
extremely.
hope we don't get kicked off of Twitch for that one.
I
That
really hope so too.
and you use steroids, apparently.
It's an extremely angsty fucking game.
There's a part in that demo near the end where the guy, he's like really pissed or something, and he turns around from the rest of the group and he pulls out his phone and he just starts playing like a rap metal song.
Does he really?
He
Yeah.
really does. And we howled laughing at the freaking scene. But the game takes it seriously.
Right.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
I don't think Japan knows what's cool. I think they need another reminder of what's cool.
At least what's cool in the West.
No. Japan's always going to be like 10 years behind us in terms of like what's popular, and I'm totally fine with that. If that means we get a Final Fantasy 1 remake with new metal, that's perfect.
But a guy playing it on his fucking phone
Yeah.
for his
That's
friends to be
even
annoyed
better.
at.
That's amazing.
Oh, they'd still jerk him off. Come on.
God.
Hey, you're just gonna play your music and walk away? That's what one of the fucking guys sounds like in that game too.
Really?
Yeah, dude, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, we did a review.
He walks into fucking Chaos's throne room holding a giant speaker that's just playing "Cutting My Life into Pieces." This is my last reason.
Dude, it's like the
And
dude.
then like there's a scene instead of the head nod from 14, everyone's just kind of like bopping their head to the music. All right, wait, this is my favorite part. All right, now.
Dude, it makes me think of like Kung Fu.
I
Kung Pao.
did my time, and I want help.
Dude, it's just Kung Pao under the fist. It's that dude that presses the button. Have you seen that movie, Joe?
Yeah, I've seen
yeah.
Kung
Okay,
Pao
so
Enter the
that's
Fist
a cinematic
million
masterpiece.
times.
Yeah,
yes.
Joe's he fucking makes us all watch it.
That's a great movie.
Kung Pao
Mate.
Enter the Fist
That movie's
might be the
amazing.
best movie ever made.
I fucking love that movie.
It's definitely in my top 10.
The best part though is like,
God.
let's say like real quick. My favorite part of that is like it's like all the voices are like off, right? Like an old Japanese like dubbed English. My favorite's the dog where it's like, just like,
The
You know,
delay.
on the DVD of Kung Pao, there's actually an audio track where it's what they're actually saying,
Oh,
like
you know
in
I know
camera
that.
on set.
Just like, it's usually a bunch of gay jokes, is what it was, like 2001.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
that rules. God, I need to buy that on DVD.
It's excellent film, excellent extras. Steve Odenkirk hasn't made a movie in like a bazillion years.
he needs
'cause
to, his next movie needs to be the sequel.
He's in fucking
He
real
made,
estate
like,
now.
He made like that and Jimmy Neutron, and that was like it.
No, he made Jimmy Neutron, but he was also the screenwriter for Bruce and Evan Almighty. So he made a shitload of money. Yeah. He made a
didn't
shitload of
know
money
that.
on Evan Almighty,
So,
and now he's in real estate.
here's
He
the thing.
hasn't fucking made a movie in a million years.
Steve Odenkirk, we know you listen to Nude Clan.
Yeah.
You have to make a sequel to Kung Power to the
Steve
Fist.
Odenkirk
You
is-
teased it. You teased it at the end of the first one, and it was funny, but I want the sequel so fucking bad.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't listen to Nude Clan. I
He
listened
has
to there's like one 5-hour podcast interview with him somewhere that I found a couple years ago, and I
Yeah.
listened to it. He's actually like a very devout Christian guy.
No,
Really.
that doesn't make sense.
So like I think that's why like even though there were dirtier jokes in Kung Pao that were cut out, it's like I don't think he would. I don't know. It's so. I think that's why he was hired for Evan and Bruce Almighty. He's actually like he's legitimately like a really strong devout Christian dude.
I mean, Schweiss is a devout Christian. and
I
he's
didn't
on the
ex-
podcast.
I did not expect that.
I don't either. That was out of left field. Yeah,
from Steve Odenkirk, and it's like, oh, I
That's
don't.
always so weird when you find out about like someone in like the entertainment industry that's like that. Like when
yeah. A4 is actually
when
a woman.
people found
If
out
you
that
have
like
never met him.
Vic Mignogna, the guy who voiced Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist, is like a hardcore like born again Christian or something.
Yeah, I mean, Chris Tucker is another one that. Always,
No shit.
Yeah, Chris Tucker. He won't do the Friday sequels because they're not clean enough for him. Which is I don't know. Yeah, that's what at least that's kind of what I heard off of hearsay. But he is definitely a devout kind of Christian guy, which I didn't expect. But I really love Steve Odenkirk's work in the '90s, and I wish he would come back to entertain us some more. But
At least do Thumb Wars, the sequel trilogy. Come on.
I think there's some
we need to see a
thumb
thumb
stuff
version
in
of
the-
Rose Tico.
I'm friends with him on Facebook because he just accepted everyone at a certain point, I guess, and yeah, they are working on thumb stuff. I see like little teasers for it, but I've seen that for like 4 years, and the thumb stuff is not nearly as good as this other stuff.
No.
So
No. It's cute, but
yeah, it's cute and it's funny if you're a kid, but nowadays I'm like,
But we're an adult who grew up on Kung Pao to the Fist.
I'm an
so we
adult and I
expect-
need Kung Pao 2.
Yeah.
That's what I need. No,
What else did you play, Schweiss?
well, yeah, what else?
So besides the new metal travesty, I did.
I think you mean new metal masterpiece.
Yeah, probably.
Coming from the dude that listens to ska, I don't want to hear it.
So I don't even know what ska is still.
Stranger of
It's
Ska
Yoda.
is
Dude,
shit music.
If they put more ska in Final Fantasy, because I guarantee there's already like a ska version of like the Chocobo theme, I would pog my fucking pants, dude.
You would what?
You know, poggers, the like the fucking face, the Asian guy, whatever. It's a meme. Never mind.
Okay.
84 is not cool. I mean, no, sorry. Joe's not cool with the youth. He doesn't
No,
understand
I don't.
names.
I don't lurk on 4chan 24 hours a day.
It's not even a 4chan thing. It's just like mainstream. Whatever. Fuck it. Who cares?
Guys,
History will vindicate me.
I caught a 3-day ban on Facebook for being a dick to people.
Oh, nice.
That's not surprising at all.
That's my first ban.
Really? What did you do?
Well, so some guy was talking shit to like one of my girl and her friend like on their thing because I asked a question or a comment, so he just being a prick. So I was being a dick back to him, and Facebook's like, "We're gonna warn you," and I was like, "Don't be a bitch." And then it's like, "You got a 2-day." They're like 24-hour ban, and I was like, "Fuck!" And then I looked at it again, and they're like, "And we found this from January this year, so it's a 3-day ban." And what happened was some redneck dude was popping off. So I like to be dicks to rednecks because they're not real people. So I was like talking shit to him, and he had a Confederate flag in his back, and I was like, "Oh, that's cute. Does it come in men's?" And they said that was bullying. So I got in trouble for bullying and hate speech. And then
You heard it here first. The Facebook supports the Confederate Party.
Confederate. Yeah.
Well, then
exactly.
I found Zuckerberg's thing, so I can still send messengers, and I'm like, "You're a bitch," and that's like the end of it.
God.
Yeah, but then I could
Wow.
comment like
I
2 days
chatted
later.
Mark Zuckerberg once on Messenger and just I requested $500 from him.
Dude, Mark Zuckerberg is a lizard motherfucker, dude. Like, anyway, yeah. Sorry for the tangent. I just got excited because I forgot about it.
That's all right.
Just do what my buddy did every time he got banned on Facebook. When you come back, just spam gay porn. Because apparently you don't get banned for that.
Hot.
Cool.
That's interesting fact for your buddy there. Does he know he's gay or no?
No, he's doing it ironically.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
I'm ironically taking it up the ass right now.
I like to plug in a pussy ironically.
My buddy's not gay. I'm not gay. We've just slept in the same bed and made out before. It's no big deal. It's like, we're not gay.
If girls can experiment in college, so can you. You're not gay for you're experimenting.
You know, it's so weird. Like,
if they are a little gay,
girls are a little gay. Yeah, it's probably A4 and his buddy probably are too, but it's all right.
It's all right. We're not going to judge you.
I was thinking about this earlier as I opened the door with no shirt on to Joe, and I was like, you know how many times I've heard my girlfriend/wife over the years mention the fact that they've seen some of their female friends naked, and I'm like, how does that just happen? You know what I mean? Like, I've never and I've lived with Joe, and we haven't seen each other naked. I'm like, how do women just happen to see each other naked?
Dude,
I think they're all lesbians.
They live a blessed life. If I was a chick,
Dude.
100% I'd be a lesbian. There's no way. Women are hot. I like women.
Yeah, they're all.
If I was a woman,
the
I
fact
would be
that they're
gay.
hot, they can see each other naked. But if you and Joe saw each other naked, that might break the seal. You guys might
I think
not be able to
Schweiss
come
is just
back from that.
scared
guys
because you might get a little
right
shot.
there on the spot.
Like,
I'm surprised you
there's a
guys
little
didn't
bit of
start
blood
making out
going
after you
down
fought each other that one time on UFF or whatever.
Cameron's just in the corner, with his arms up against the wall. It's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I mean, I do dislike it heavily when Schweiss opens the door with his shirt off.
Yeah.
It's a little bit too much of the Florida coming out in him.
Get in here, boy.
You know what? The Gators.
Oh, I didn't want you to kick the door down after yesterday.
God.
Fucking shows up and I wake up a little late because he told me he was going to be late, and then I fucking see all these rage messages I'm not waiting more than 10 minutes out here.
It was cold. I was just sitting out there knocking on the fucking door.
Yeah, and that room of mine, man, it's just far enough away with that fan on, with its squeakiness. I can't hear shit.
You did tell him you were going to be late, man.
Yeah.
A little late, but Schweiss should then wake up and
No,
be
I think you
prepared.
understand. A little late.
Schweiss seems to think, Schweiss seems to think that, hey, let's do Nude Clan at noon means, hey, I'll wake up at noon and do Nude Clan at 1.
Yeah. That's what that means.
That's what that means. It doesn't mean, hey, maybe I should wake up at 11 and get the computer ready and and maybe freshen up myself and wake up a little bit. No, I should be falling asleep at the microphone at 1 o'clock.
Listen, I was going to be on your side until that. I'm sorry. I was going to try. I was going to be like, dude, if someone's going to be like, hey, man, okay, maybe we're starting the news. I'm going to be a little late. My alarm's going to go to 12:30 if I get something like that. It's what's going to happen. You're going to be like, I'm late. That's fine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, I got home at 7 something, so I was like, any minute longer that I can sleep, I'm going to do it. Yeah. You used to have a key, but I had to change the locks.
So what else did you play besides Joe's Emotions yesterday?
So I also played some Dark Souls 2. And what I mean by some Dark Souls 2, did I already fucking... What? No, I didn't do that. Yeah, I played the fuck out of Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, because you text me. We were talking about it. Was it a text or was it in real life? I can't remember because we were talking about Dark Souls 2 for a little bit.
I don't remember either. I feel like I beat it longer ago than this here, but I guess I must not have because I didn't put it in the thing. I beat it right after we recorded, I'm pretty sure, last time. Spoilers, yeah. I beat it.
Spoilers. The most important.
But I got banished from work from COVID, like I was talking about last recording session.
Dude, I have not gotten my 2-week vacation.
Yeah, I know. They
Neither,
revised.
dude. Immune system's just too fucking strong.
Dude, it's
Sucks.
because I'm half Mexican, dude. The shit they make us eat,
Yeah, it's all that chili powder.
Yeah, dude,
and
it's all
stuff.
the pent up hot sauce that's just sitting there in our second bladder.
Yeah.
And it just that's why I never really get sick.
Or your immune system is just stronger because you're mixed race.
Yeah.
Zach, I've heard that somewhere. I don't know if that's scientific, but I've heard, you get
you're gonna have to
you get the strong immunities from both sides.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It's like I get hatred for brown people from my white side, and I get the tolerance from my brown side. It's just how it goes.
So you're just kind of about brown people?
Yeah,
Is that what
they're
you're
okay.
saying?
I wouldn't let them touch my car, but they're okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to let him valet
Twitch,
my car
I'm Mexican.
in.
I can say it.
He's Mexican. He could be racist.
I mean, I'm not gonna
Don't
cross the
stop.
street to walk on the other side of the sidewalk, but
I am going to step into the road though. But
Nah,
I'm not going to
to
travel
the
to South
gutter,
Philly.
you know.
I'm just saying.
no, but
Yeah, I'll never turn my back to him. As you walk by, you just keep turning around more and more.
Just watching.
Once there's a 1 block distance, you can be safe.
Yeah, and you walk into someone else.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll marry one, but I don't want him dating my daughter. It's like, you know.
A4's girlfriend is...
Your daughter will only be a quarter, though, so...
Yeah, if they can conceive.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. A4.
I don't have any retort for that. I don't know what you want me to say.
I got a baggie of sperm in my
Yeah, dude.
in my freezer.
Schweiss is potent. He's 2 for 2.
That's just what we need. More Schweisses on this earth.
Yeah.
A mixed race Schweiss would be fucking insane. He'd be invincible. He'd be invincible.
You know,
Dude, a Schweiss with the N-word pass? Holy shit.
man. If you think I'm bad now, yeah. Wait till you pull out all the stops.
I just love watching Joe massage his entire face.
Here's what you do. You need to donate to a nice mixed race couple trying to have a child. But make sure they're Jewish, because he'll be invincible. He can rule the world.
Oh my god, yeah, dude.
He'll rule. He'll be the king of Earth.
Direct deposit only, by the way.
Direct deposit. Just in a quarter jacket in a little Ziploc. All right, now. Like, wait, I gotta steal it for freshness.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think the goal for every episode is to make Joe at least cover his face once. Like, it's...
I don't know. When this comes all back to haunt me, I want people to look up the video.
Yeah.
See the disappointment on my face.
Yeah, but then what about the audio listeners? They're not going to hear you actively disavowing everything.
Some would say you not saying anything is compliance.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Silence is violence.
That means you should just let loose because you've never disavowed it once. If you don't apologize, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
I forgot that I don't have my video on the Zoom call so that I can record myself for the video version, so Joe can't see the shit-eating grin that I have on my face this whole fucking time.
I have nothing to add to this conversation.
So I played a shitload of Dark Souls 2.
Hell yeah.
Well, maybe not a shitload, but enough.
I mean, enough to beat it.
Yeah, but I did most of that before.
Did you do any of the DLC, or did you just go straight through?
I didn't even see any of the DLC.
And which one do you have? Do you have the normal version or the Scholar or the First Sin?
I have Scholar.
I think Scholar gives you the DLC automatically.
Woo! Thank you.
Thank you, Fringe Philosopher.
Yeah, thanks, man.
We can always count on good old Fringe, man.
Thank you. You know, normally with those games, the DLC just kind of shows up.
Well, the DLC is just kind of like you walk and it's like, this painting is weird, and you can just go through it. Like
I didn't do any of the DLC.
That's the third game. Third one's like the whatever that Frost one is. It's like a painting.
Oh, okay. I didn't look for it. I just beat the game.
Well, that's fine.
But I was reviewing my my Souls times, like the whole Seki Soulsborne, and it's pretty insane the difference between them. Like because I was putting them all into How Long to Beat, and I downloaded all of them onto my PS4 just for fun. Because they're like, I've got a fuck ton of space on there, so I was like, yeah, maybe I'll play them again soon. Because I kind of want to play Bloodborne again because I missed the whole DLC sections.
Dude, if you play, let me know. I'll re-download it and play.
I never even played the Old Hunters.
The Old Hunters is awesome. See, well, Joe didn't really play Bloodborne, so if we get him back in, we can all play.
Hey, if we all play, then he still didn't play it.
That's
Apparently.
Yeah, so we can't
Doesn't
do that.
count, right?
Joe, go back in, beat the game by yourself, and then we'll all play.
And then we'll play the DLC together.
You can't have fun until it's over.
I think if we do, we should review the DLC because it is like its own good game.
Yeah, I might. I don't know that.
Let me know.
I can't
If you go
believe
back and play, let me know, 'cause I wanna
Bloodborne
play it
predicted the pandemic, by the way.
The old blood.
Yeah.
Everyone must go to the healing church and get the blood ministration.
See, if you'd beat the game, you would know that the Bloodborne is about blood.
The coronavirus.
Yeah, and getting good blood versus bad blood, which is tainted. Which is why the monsters.
Sorry, do you expect me to remember any of the story of that game?
Yeah, the game's got amazing
Yes. Go watch all of Vati Vidya's
Yeah, the game's amazing.
videos.
I mean, if you'd have
about
played
the
it and you'd have
Bloodborne
went
lore.
around like talk to people in the windows and stuff, you'd have known like all the lore.
Yeah, because I had time to talk to people in that
You
game.
did. If you'd have played that game right, you would have.
Parrying to save my life.
Yeah, no, speaking of, though, I was looking and I was adding my how long to beat times. Not, normally out of duty, I add how long to beat because I play games that are like niche just for the hell of it.
Should we try to find the person who made the How Long to Beat site?
Yeah,
and interview them?
And like jerk them off.
They're owned by Ziff Davis now, which is like the magazine company that owns like all the gaming magazines.
So real quick, if we do interview him, we should do it as a podcast, or at least two people that do. The art that A4 draws should be the whoever on his knees, and you just see the shadow of him because he's jerking.
Yeah, I'm sure he would love that.
Yeah,
it'd be funny.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Not to shill the better backlog tracking site, but I think you'd actually have an easier time getting the guys from the Backloggery on here than the people who made How Long to Beat.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not familiar with that site though, so
yeah,
it could be.
Well, better than How Long to Beat.
WWE.
That's just the objective truth.
See, How Long to Beat has one thing that's better than that, and I don't remember what it was, but I remember Jake telling me the differences, and everything about Backloggery is better than this one thing.
Yes,
I don't remember what it was.
must be really important.
So I mean, it must not matter. So,
but does Backloggery track your? Can you just look up times real quick?
No, but that's why you would just
That's
go on
what
How
it
Long to
is.
Beat and just look
Oh,
up
you
the
mean
time. Backloggery is
how
more
to
for
look
like
up
tracking your
how
entire
long to beat?
backlog across like your entire collection.
So wait, but we are looking when we're doing a podcast, especially. We need to know how long a fucking game is, so we need to know how much time we need to put into that game before we review it. What site should we use?
Backloggery.
No, I agree that How Long to Beat fits our specific niche needs. Because it requires the time to beat. However,
every
for
third
the
person
general
has a
consumer
fucking
who
video
doesn't
game
have to beat a
podcast.
game in a month, they could probably
That's
just
not
use
fair, 'cause there's
Backloggery,
three of
which
us
has a
in
lot
here.
more
That's
tools
bullshit.
to track their backlog.
Look, it's I need to know how long it is. Yeah, that's the thing I like the most. And like, it's not always accurate. In fact, a lot of times it's not. But I don't know what these fucking cheaters are doing.
They're just
Well,
going
because,
like,
like,
oh, I think it was
the other
this
problem.
long.
The other problem I have with How Long to Beat, and I love How Long to Beat. I think it's a cool website. But like the problem I have with it is like a lot of these games don't have a timer on them, and then like even with some of the games, I'm not even sure if I can trust the time. Like I'm playing Ring Fit Adventure currently, and the timer on my save file, I don't think is how long I've been playing the game. I think it's only how long I've been like actively exercising in the game. So like you could probably take my time on there and add like another hour onto it.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, I usually don't add ones that I don't know for sure how long, because I won't put into that problem. Like I've beaten all the old Siphon Filter games, and
that's what I mean. Like I want to
to
put my whole game collection in How Long to Beat, but some of these I just don't know how long it's taken me to finish them. So I've like added, like I've been getting games off eBay lately that I used to own and like traded in long ago, and I want to mark them as completed on How Long to Beat, but I don't remember how long it fucked. And like the fact that number is missing.
Yeah, bugs
kills
you.
me, so I don't put them on the fucking list. It's annoying.
Yeah, I mean, if I stream it, then I'll have all the times, and that's usually what I'll do, like for the Halo collection, because my time on there is getting like fucking fat, so I don't know for sure how long.
Yeah.
Or like this last time, I was like, okay, ODST is the only thing I played, so I know it's
Like
this
if you
long.
look at
That's
look
what
at
happened
it,
with
just like
ODST. I was able to look at like how long have I played Halo, the Master Chief Collection, the past 2 weeks? Oh, 4.5 hours. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, so I mean, I'll do that, but Jake adds stuff and he guesses, and I don't like that.
I try not to guess if I like. What also pisses me off, this is the biggest pet peeve I have with Nintendo's consoles right now, is they have put game tracking software in their consoles since like the Wii that tracks how long you've been playing every game. Like the Wii would put it on the little message board thing every day. They perfected it with the 3DS.
And then
the 3DS has an app called the Activity Log or something that like not only tracks how long you've played every game, when you first played it, when you last played it, how many times you've booted it up, and therefore they can calculate how long your average playtime for that piece of software is. It'll even rank what game you've played the most, like first, second, third place.
Yeah.
That thing is fucking amazing. And then they did the Wii U and the Switch, which doesn't do any of that shit, and it's like, why?
I mean,
like, the Switch pisses me off the most because
Because
when
it
you
says,
go
like,
to your
around 2
account
hours.
on the Switch to see what games you've played, it only shows you like the last 20 pieces of software you've opened, and it only factors in like your playtime by a factor of 5 hours. So I'll play like a game, and it'll be like, oh, you've played this game for 15 hours or more. And I'm like, okay, that could be 19 hours, and I don't know because the next thing up is 20 hours or more. Like,
My
why
favorite
would you
is
do
before
like
it gets
that?
to 5. It's just like you've recently played this.
Yeah, such
Yeah,
chicken
played for a
shit.
little while. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah, it's
thanks,
a little
Nintendo. You had the perfect system with the 3DS with this, and then I guess you just threw that out the fucking window. Even the Wii U doesn't fucking do that. And the Wii U is like very
Potato.
similar to the 3DS in terms of its like UI and stuff, like in terms of its like menu. So I don't know what the fuck's going on
Yeah.
there, but that pisses me off.
Dude,
Because I'm going through my Switch games, and it's like, okay, I've played Super Smash Brothers Ultimate for 110 hours or more. So I don't know what to put on my fucking how long to beat profile for that shit.
Yeah, I actually went back recently because I was in this like mode of like I wanted all the shit that I had added to How Long to Beat because I feel insignificant compared to Jake's.
That's
sick
the goal,
amounts.
right?
Yeah, and so I went back and I booted up my Wii and I went back like 4 years and I added all of the My Life As and all of that shit. And I threw it all on there, and it took forever to find it because the Wii's date is wrong.
Find all your saves, all your
messages.
PS2, and get your memory cards out for those too.
I have data on my PlayStation. Yeah, I did actually. Yeah, I pulled out like Final Fantasy 1 and 2 on PlayStation.
You sign up for Play Online.
Some of the memory card saves in the
PS.
PS2's like memory
I already
card
got that one.
browser will tell you like the time, but it depends on the game.
Yeah, and some of those games I'm never gonna know, sadly, because they don't fucking tell you. But
Real quick, also, that's something I fucking miss about the PS2 era. Like, the memory card saves, they had, like, their own individual, like, icons and animations. They even had individual animations if you were going to copy or delete the file. Not all of them do, but some do, and it's great.
Yeah, like the Resident
miss that
Evil
shit.
Outbreak one is like a bunch of zombies' arms coming through an open door, and when you go to delete it, they, like, close the door. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that shit was so cool, and they never, they don't really have a reason to do it again because everything is just saved internally now. But
yeah. Anyway, though, I was downloading all of the Soulsborne games just to see my How Long to Beat times and slap them on the site, and I noticed quite the contrast here. It was like Dark Souls 1, 53 hours, Dark Souls 2, 71 hours, Sekiro, 56 hours. Bloodborne, 24 hours. I was like, that is definitely the easiest one. So, Joe, I'm not being a fucking dick either, but it is definitely easier than all of the others.
I have never argued that I played the hardest one.
I fucking love that game though. Bloodborne's
And Demon's Souls, I think it was 31 hours, and I got stuck on the last guy for a while, and I was just not doing very good.
I gotta get a PS5. I gotta put money away and get a PS5.
I know, man. I could have got you one the
I
other
know.
day.
I just don't have right now.
don't worry,
I'm,
Zach. By the time you save up enough money to get a PS5, it'll have its own games.
I gotta save up for vacation because me and the girlfriend are going on a vacation like end of December. So I'm just trying to like make sure I have enough money. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
Cool.
Yeah.
Zach, could you enunciate more into the microphone? I just want to make sure people can hear you at home.
Sorry, people. Sorry, audience.
If there's one piece of criticism I can give to Zach, and I love you, buddy, but you talk so fast on this show.
It's not the speed, but when he talks fast, he then goes quiet.
I'm sorry.
If you're going to talk fast, talk loud.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, that was slow and loud. We don't want to hear that.
It could be worse. You could get like super drunk on the show and throw up a bunch of times off mic.
Did you really?
Even I haven't done
Hold
that.
your liquor, fucker.
I have laid on the floor.
Dude,
I held my liquor until I couldn't anymore.
was it? I think it was Tomb Raider. Me and Craig were reviewing, and you weren't drunk, but you were tired, and you fucking dropped the mic. And you're like in the corner, like your eyes are just like going, and I was like watching you, just like I knew what was gonna happen, and then he said something, you just go, and they're just like,
Yeah, dude.
and you like shot up, dude. It was funny.
All I'll say about those episodes back in it was like July or June that happened to me. I'm really glad that your dog got out and we had to stop the podcast for 30 minutes because I was napping that entire time.
His dog didn't go out. He was
I was accused.
You know what I mean?
accused.
Whatever happened with the dog? I woke up to we'll be back in 30 minutes on the screen. I'm like, oh.
He was accused by a woman who was shaking, scared, trying to confront Schweiz. I saw her at the doorway, and she's like, "Oh my gosh!"
Was she
so
literally
terrified.
shaking?
Yeah.
Yeah, those people have burdened me ever since.
What do you mean?
What is that?
One of her daughter is like friends with Jace, and she is the most annoying kid I have ever experienced in my life.
Can't wait till he gets married to her, and then years down the road, after you die of a heart attack because you've been overworked at the post office at age 50, at age 45, he'll listen back to this episode and be like, "My stepdad is such a dick."
Yeah.
Or he'll be like, "Yeah, my mother-in-law, kind of a cunt." it's a 50-50.
She's not a. I think she has like narcolepsy or some shit because she like sleeps all the time, and so now I just joke about like
With the little kid or
the mom.
oh, the mom?
I joke about.
How do you know about the mom sleeping?
He watches through the window.
She's every time like there's just all the time that she's like taking naps, like big naps and shit. And I'm like, do you not fucking sleep? You don't work, bitch. What are you doing at night?
All right,
I look at her through the window. She's asleep on the couch. She's got a rope tied around her arm, and there's needles everywhere. It's just
I think she is one of those.
So
yeah.
lazy.
And she's aged like already kind of old milk. Like you got the milk for a discount because it's like day of milk.
She's 27.
Yeah. But and yeah, her kid is just so annoying, dude. It's like she asked us for cocaine the other day because one of her friends at school like was feeling bad, and I was like, "What the fuck?
Was it a joke?
No."
Did
I was
she
like,
not?
"We're not gonna." What do you fucking say? I don't think she knows because she's only like 7.
Okay, I was like, does she? Well, I would have known what cocaine was.
I don't fucking know if I would. I maybe, but he's like, "Oh, one of my friends is feeling down." I was like, "Oh yeah, so let's give him cocaine." Idiot. She's just dude. And then
did some adult make that joke around her?
maybe I
I'm
don't know.
feeling very good. Anybody got some cocaine?
Yeah, it might
That sounds
not
like a joke.
It
I
might
would
not
have
have been a joke though. I mean, given
Oh,
yeah.
No,
so
she
like,
just likes that. She really likes that one song by I forget who. Dun, 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 cocaine. Burn, 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 burn,
Eric
burn,
Clapton, the greatest
Say again?
guitarist, one of the greatest guitarists ever.
yeah, he's pretty damn good.
No, it's
The best stealer of songs and improver of songs.
yeah. I don't
all
know.
time.
I think I like The Watchtower by Jimi Hendrix more. I think I like his more, but it's not his song either.
No,
So
cocaine's not Eric Clapton's song.
yeah,
It's a cover.
and it's a cover
And
of a
Knocking
cover.
on Heaven's Door was a cover that was not authorized, apparently. So yeah,
What,
but
by
he's-
Bob Dylan or
he's
Guns
great.
N' Roses?
Although,
Which cover?
as
Bob
far
Dylan?
as I can tell, Tears in Heaven is an original, and that one's fantastic. And he co-wrote that with the songwriter.
So yeah, she's just annoying, and like, they're always getting in trouble, and then there was
Getting
cocaine, riding their bikes on the freeway. You know,
Oh yeah, that was the same kid.
yeah, same kid. It was her idea too. Idiots. Yeah, dude.
could
So
just-
it's been a blight ever since then.
It's like, I wish my dog tore you apart.
Yeah, I wish he would have ripped her, torn out the jugular.
I wish my dog had flown outside of the outside of the 8-foot fence, mauled you to death, came back, sat there in the rain.
So she thought it was your dog, but it wasn't.
Yeah, and they still make comments about how it was my dog, and I'm like, shut the fuck up! I already told you. Like, what do you believe in nonsense? Like, what the fuck? What, is he going to jump back over the fence? Yeah. Like, oh, he could have gone over the AC. I'm like, okay, but then how the fuck did he get back in? What did he use there's no AC on the outside, you idiot.
Everybody's AC, all your neighbors.
Yeah,
AC,
just fucking
jumping-
hop, skip over the...
and none of your neighbors ever complain that some stranger's dog was in their backyard.
Constantly just using their AC as a fucking jumping point. Yeah, it's just God. Like, they just can't leave it alone, and it just bugs me every time I hear it. I'm just like, shut the fuck up. Yeah,
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, as they always say.
yeah, fucking dude. Yeah, it's so bad.
Isn't your dog's name Jack, or am I a fucking
It
stupid
is.
idiot?
It is.
Is that it, Twice?
I mean, both. I guess.
No, it isn't it.
Yeah, it can be. It can be both.
I also played Halo 3 ODST. Obviously, I didn't do any firefight, which I kind of feel bad about. I was planning on doing the multiplayer,
Dude,
but
I fucking love Firefight.
yeah, I only played it a few times back in the
was a
day.
We can always hop on at some point in the next few weeks.
No, the review.
Yeah, we could do it for the review.
You know, it's review time. It's too late. It's too late. It's over.
It's too
Don't say that when Firefight is not mentioned at all in the review for 3ODST.
Yeah. So I played a bunch of that. But not really a bunch, but... And then I also played the shit out of Demon's Souls this month. That name does bug me. The more I look at it, I'm like, why would you do this?
Demon's
they're Japanese.
Souls.
Yeah.
But what did they call it in Japan?
It's probably something way cool in Japan.
It's probably just the same fucking... I'll look it up. God.
Because like with Resident Evil is kind of like a corny sounding name, but then Biohazard is like pretty sweet.
Yeah.
You know.
Did you see the new Resident Evil trailer for the new movie?
Yeah.
It looks like a mix between 1 and 2.
Yeah. It looks kind of shitty.
I don't know. I'm gonna go see it. I hope it's good.
I think we all have to see it, Zach.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure,
we
by the
don't
way, I'm
have to
pretty
do
sure
anything on the
Demon's Souls is
podcast.
just called Demon's Souls in Japan. I don't think they...
That's
named it anything
Demon's Souls. It's belonging
Also-
to possessive of demons.
Yes.
It's too many S's. It's too.
Well, there's also the
stupid.
series they did on the PS1, Kingsfield, which is possessive, whatever the fuck.
But it's not King's Fields. If it was King's Fields, then I would be pissed off. I'm not going to grab the torch and pitchfork over Kingsfield.
Look, I'll agree that Demon's Souls doesn't exactly fucking roll off the tongue,
Like
but I'm
a
not like angry
singular demon's possessive souls. Demon's
Yes.
souls.
It's a demons who has multiple souls.
But demon's soul would be better.
Demon Souls, yeah. Demon Souls. That's
Demon
what I've always
about it. Yeah,
called
but Dark Soul doesn't sound
Or
nearly as cool as
Demon's
Dark Souls.
Soul, but Demon's Souls does sound terrible.
See, Dark Souls sounds fine. It's not.
Again,
Dark
I'm blaming this on the
Souls.
Japanese.
It's not the
I'm blaming
souls
this
of
on the fact that it's like Japan being like, "Oh, Demon's Souls sounds so cool."
Yeah, I mean, thankfully they didn't think to add new metal in this game. Thank God,
Dude, how much cooler would Demon's Souls be if Slipknot did the OST? Come on.
Demonzu Soru. So it's a singular soul in Japanese.
So they fucked it up.
So they fucked it up.
No, hold the fucking phone. No, it's
No,
not.
I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at the fucking Japanese title right now. Demonzu Soru. Soru.
Okay, because
There's
I'm
no
looking
zu
at
the
Japanese
end.
box art and I see Demon's Souls.
No.
So-
No, hold on. Are you looking at the katakana?
I'm looking at the box art.
Are you?
A4 can't read kanji.
It's not kanji. It's
Yeah, I don't
katakana.
read your moon runes. I'm looking at the
Yeah,
box art
your
for the
fake
PS3
language.
version of the Japanese game.
Demonzu Soru. Ru. It's a ru at the end. It's not a zu.
Okay, well, the box art says Demon's Souls.
Look,
done
man, if
phonics,
they
so-
misspelled
I'm-
the
And I
English
see,
on their box
Zero
art,
D in the corner, so it's clearly the Japanese fucking box art. So that's what I'm going with.
send it to me. Send it to me, fucker.
All right, fine.
Yeah, send it to me on Facebook.
Okay,
We'll-
so we're having a dick measuring contest. Twice. Have you played anything else? Hopefully, Slimmy doesn't make these fuckers
it'd
fight.
be Demon's Soul.
Man, we're almost an hour in, and I'm the only one that's told everyone.
Oh, that's why I'm trying to hurry it up.
No, that is all.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Don't worry, we're gonna have a 20-minute review this fucking week, so it's fine.
I did play Plants vs Zombies for a little while.
Nice.
Yeah, always fun. I'm almost done with all of the co-op missions. Me and the boy.
Nice. Dude, I really want to play that new Lego Star Wars movie or game, and it just hasn't. It just keeps getting delayed.
Oh yeah, that is lame.
Is it just Lego Star Wars? Like, is it just all of them that they've ever done?
It's everything. Yeah, this one's going to be everything. It's going to be it's the Skywalker saga.
Yeah, because that's what they came out with Lego Star Wars, which was like the prequels, and then they came out with Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy, and then they came out with
I thought that
a
was
game
the
that was
opposite. I
all
thought
of them
2 was
combined,
the prequels.
and then they came out with Lego Star Wars. Was it just The Force Awakens, or
I don't know.
did they eventually do sequels to The Force Awakens for Lego Star Wars?
I have no idea.
Either way, those games are fun.
Yeah, the Japanese box art you sent me does only have English on the front. So I don't know if we
Yeah.
can really trust that as the Japanese title, because they do just put bad English on shit in
All the
Japan
time.
all the time.
Yeah.
So
I wonder, like, if that's why Final Fantasies are so fucked up with their names, because they feel like they need to be extra specific because they've had such a bad track record. But then it just makes it worse. Then it just makes your blood boil.
What do you mean extra specific with their names? It's just
Like
Roman
Stranger
numerals.
of
or
Paris.
is it the Japanese text that's like always in the Japanese logo, like below the
No.
monologue?
I'm talking
Stranger
like
of Paradise,
Final Fantasy Origin. Yeah, see,
is a
that's what I'm talking
mouthful of
about.
a title. But Kingdom Hearts is way worse.
Kingdom Hearts, yeah.
Well, because I can understand them wanting to add Stranger of Paradise to Final Fantasy Origin, because there's already a PS1 game called Final Fantasy Origins, which is the ports of 1 and 2.
Yeah, but you know who's going to confuse those two? Nobody. And you know who knows that? Capcom. You know where Capcom's also from? Japan. So, look, when they made Resident Evil 2, they didn't say Resident Evil 2,
what do you mean,
Stranger
where did
of
Capcom come
PlayStation, Stranger of Biohazard. Because they're both Japanese. What I'm saying is, you know what Capcom did? They just said it's called Resident Evil 2, and you're going to deal with it. And yeah, the old one is Resident Evil 2, but what retard would mix these two things up?
Well, they can't have Biohazard in the American name, or at least they couldn't back in the 90s, because there was a band named Biohazard that had the copyright, so they switched it to Resident Evil.
No,
I
that's
assume the only reason they keep doing that in America is because people know it is Resident Evil.
No, I'm not complaining about that. I'm saying that if Resident Evil, or if Capcom were to remake a Final Fantasy, they would just fucking call it Final Fantasy. They wouldn't call it Stranger of Paradise.
Oh, you mean
Fantasy
you mean like how
Origin.
Capcom remade Resident Evil 2?
And they just fucking called it Resident Evil 2 because it's theirs, and they can do whatever the fuck they want.
It's also what they do with movies anyway. There's like 3 Ben-Hurs out there, and we're not confused.
Yeah. See,
I'm also not
butthurt
heard about the name Stranger in Paradise. I think if it's a guy from the real world who gets transposed into like the fucking Final Fantasy world isekai style, then yeah, that totally fits.
It took me like 3 weeks to remember what it was called. My brain just doesn't want to fucking remember because it's such a dumb
It
title.
is a very generic name.
Yes. Why isn't it Final Fantasy Origin : Stranger of Paradise?
Because they're idiots, that's why. Because they want to make
Because it's Square Enix. You're talking about the company that decided the fucking Kingdom Hearts 2.8 HD Final Remix, Final Chapter Prologue, whatever the fuck was a good name for a compilation
shut up,
disc.
312 over 68 days.
Oh, God! Yeah, it's so bad.
Does Nomura have any hand in Stranger in Paradise? Because that totally smells like
It's Kazushige Nojima is the writer.
Yeah, which is not a good fucking start to me, in my opinion. But
Schweiss is not wrong. Just look at a list of Kazushige Nojima games.
yeah,
Speaking of lists,
it's
Joe,
also,
what
it's
have you
still,
beat this
it's,
month?
sorry, it's still not the worst Final Fantasy title. We forgot about Everybody.
Yeah.
that's a subtitle, though. I mean,
It's the dumbest subtitle for anything I've ever heard in my entire life, and I like Sonic the Hedgehog.
I
so
didn't
that's
even
saying
get
something.
Everybody either. I played that game for like 50 hours, and I did jack shit.
That's your fault for playing a fucking mystery dungeon game
Yeah, even though I had also beaten
and
that
liking
game,
it.
I beat that game once before, like 3 months before that point. I still almost couldn't beat it. It was fucking sick. But yeah, that's all I played. What about you, Joe?
I mean, we have a lot of overlap because we're playing the same fucking games to beat them. But it's ODST, Roller Coaster Tycoon, which we are not reviewing this month as much as I wanted to do that. Because someone's a failure. And let's see.
Wow.
We knew that when he went to art school.
Oh. I went to
Yeah, exactly. I was born in the failure. you merely adopted it.
You were born in a failure.
what the fuck else did I play? Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin,
Demo 2.
Demo 2.
Yeah, I hope they call the game that. It's called Demo 3.
Official Game 1.
Demo 3, yeah. Official game, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
also,
yeah.
if we're talking about dumbass Square Enix titles, there's Nier Replicant version 110, whatever the fuck that long ass number is for the Nier.
You're not
remake
wrong.
I mean,
that
at
they just
least
put out.
at least that one is like a play on, robots equals long numbers, strings of numbers,
Yes.
I guess.
Yeah, I agree, but if anyone expects me to fucking call that Nier Replicant version whatever the fuck,
Hey, you
like
need
the
to.
fucking
No, I mean-
first 15 digits of pi, I'm not doing that.
Kingdom Hearts has the king of all this. I don't like recoded. What the fuck is that? Memories of whatever?
Yeah,
God.
RE.
Chain of Memories is a remake of Chain of Memories. Recoded is a remake of Kingdom
Colon
Hearts Coded.
looks like nothing. If I'm browsing through the game store and I look at Kingdom Hearts Recoded, what? What does that
More
mean?
like Kingdom Hearts retarded, but
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they should make that one. They should totally do that. Kingdom Hearts retarded.
first they'd have to make a game called Kingdom Hearts Tarded, and then they'd have to make a fucking game called Kingdom Hearts Retarded.
I think I just buy the tarded.
Tarded is much more offensive.
Tarded. Like, well, if we piss him off real bad with tarded,
in this new game in the Kingdom
retarded.
Hearts saga, we are playing as the first mentally challenged Kingdom Hearts
Jesus
protagonist.
Christ.
I thought you played a Sora in the first
Who
game.
is it? Oh, it's Sora. Oh, okay.
No, Sora.
That's right.
No, Sora's not going to be in any of the future ones. I don't think they finished the Dark Seeker saga with Kingdom Hearts 3.
Okay, so no more Haley Joel Osment. He's out. He's
Oh
ousted.
no! What is he gonna do? That was his last gig. Like, what
That's
is
not true.
Well, I say that, but there's a teaser at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 that implies that like they're going to be mixed in with like The World Ends With You. I don't know how the fuck that's going to work, but whatever.
Okay, all right. I'm just putting my. I've only played 1 and 2, and that's it. We'll be
Anyway,
playing them all
please get excited
soon.
for Kingdom Hearts Tarded in 2025, I assume, for the PS6.
Yeah.
And,
TA.
That is like we ran out of
and
PS5s.
its eventual Switch port, Kingdom Hearts Retarded on the Switch Super OLED version coming out in 2020.
We're gonna get banned
that
on
uses the
Twitch.
same hardware.
Yeah.
And you can only stream it from the cloud.
Yeah. Fuck. Did I play anything else? I guess Yuffie, the Yuffie DLC for FF7 remake.
Oh, yeah, we played that too.
And that's honest. I think that's it. Most of my time has been in Roller Coaster Tycoon because I beat the campaign, and that's a long ass fucking game.
Is it really?
Oh yeah.
Did you put it in time to beat?
He doesn't do that.
Failure.
And it didn't. And I wasn't connected to the internet while I was playing it, so it didn't count it in Steam.
Yeah, it's so weird.
But every level in there
dumb.
is like 3.5 hours.
Oh, this is gonna be roller coaster
every level in that game,
Tycoon
like for however many
2021.
years it takes till like you get to the goal. Think of it like maybe an hour per
Yeah.
year.
5 of them
Wait,
are like
I
4, but
underestimated it. I mistakenly thought there was a way to speed up the clock in that game.
no.
Like in like the Sim City or something, and there's not.
Or in its sequels, you can speed up the clock. And in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, you just beat those goals, and then
You're done,
you're
yeah.
done. But
There's no time limit because like you can beat the goals in Roller Coaster Tycoon 1, but you have to do it by the end of like year 4.
Yeah, it has
or
to
whatever.
hit-
So it's
it
like
has-
you're
those
strapped
goals-
in for a long ass level.
Yeah, you can't dip under that goal of whatever it is when it hits a certain time, and it has to hit that time. So yeah, it's just it's totally baked in how long that game takes to beat. So it took I think I estimated it at like 45 to 50 hours or something like that.
Jesus.
It's pretty long.
Pretty much. That's
Yeah.
why I didn't beat it this month, sadly.
Is one the game where you can like launch your coaster into the rival parks next door and
No.
it'll like count as deaths for their park?
No.
Oh, okay. That might be 2.
No.
Because 3, it's like impossible to kill people. You can strand them. Actually, no. I think I found a way to make a broken coaster and like killed people.
I think 3 you have
There's a way to do. I've
test
seen it on
the
YouTube before.
Coaster.
But
The reason is you have to test the coaster before you can launch it. So in Roller Coaster 1 or Roller Coaster Tycoon 1, you can like set a roller coaster to be at like a ridiculous speed or something like that, and just like launch people off the edge of a coaster.
Yeah, just open
basically.
it.
Yeah, you just and then you wait for it to be full or whatever, and then you can kill people pretty easy in the first one. You can still kill them in the other ones, or at least in 3, because that's the only other one I've played. But it is more difficult.
And I mean, to be fair, Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 might as well just be Roller Coaster Tycoon 1.5. It's almost the exact same game, just with a lot more shit.
I remember there was a badass roller coaster that I made in 3. It was like sick. And I was just playing the game after I made it, making a good amount of money. And then like suddenly I just started noticing my park was just empty. And I was like, what the fuck? Where's everybody at? And then I'm like looking around, and like it says the population's really high, but there's nobody walking around. And what I had done is I forgot to put an exit on the fucking roller coaster, and so people like walked off, and then they just fell into this like big ass ravine, and then they were like standing at the bottom in this like water area, and there was like a fuckload of people like
They
stuck
were all
down there.
pissed off, and you're park value is nothing.
They all needed to go to the bathroom, so naturally I threw up a bathroom stall with a 50-cent entry price. And
I was genuinely shocked, Joe, to see that you had a park get down to literally zero park rating.
Zero.
That was impressive.
It was literally, but then I pulled it up and it was like $9.99 for like 6 months in a row.
Yeah, holy shit.
Because all I did was like try to make improvements, and these fuckers were not happy, and I just had to fucking get rid of a road and move the road somewhere else so that they could figure out their dumbass selves how to get out of the park.
Yeah, the pathfinding in that game is not great.
It's not like there aren't fucking information kiosks
if you put like a
everywhere.
square of roads together, they can't figure it out.
Yeah.
No, they can't. They're like, we can't. Where?
That reminds me of SimCity. One of the glitches early on in the game is I built like this big ass arena, and like that was where I made a lot of money for my city, like huge concerts, and I would do them like every night. But it started getting to the point where like the roads would be over encumbered by taxis. And like they were just taxis doing like a fucking loop around the arena's like entranceway, and so like the game was making it so people couldn't get to the concert on time to make me a shitload of money because there were these fucking glitch taxis that would not stop just driving in a fucking square. It was crazy. Yeah, that's what that reminds me of. Just shitty pathing and shitty fucking AI robbing my city with their. It's like a taxi cab union just fucking shutting this bitch down. Like, we demand more money. We're going to circle this fucking stadium that you make all your city's cash on until you pay us more.
Yeah, it was like the game started out. It's the final level in the game, and it has like a monorail that brings people to the top or whatever, and then it also has like a walking path that's to the left. But people can't. They try to go straight for the exit. And because there's no road going straight to the exit, they all keep on getting like they're all like hoarding in this one area. And I think it must happen every time. I think you have to replace that path at the final level or else they'll get pissed off. They're just like everybody's going towards the center and they won't go to their right in order to just escape the fucking park.
Do you fail if it gets too low? Like if it gets to zero?
If it gets too low by the end of like the time period that you're playing, yeah.
If it's October year 3, well, that one's October year 4, and you have to have a park rating of at least 600, and you have to have at least 1,000 people in your park or whatever. Like they're pissed. If they can't leave the park, they're pissed. So there was a mass
to the point where you start getting like notifications at the bottom of the screen. Like there was one, I forget which park I was playing, but one of them. People couldn't find their way to the fucking exit because it was so big. So eventually I was just clicking on every person I got a notification for, just dragging them and dropping them at the exit.
I started doing that for this one, but it wasn't working. Like the park rating just kept going down and down, and people just kept on like just cramming up this one spot. I'm like, fine. Like eventually I just fucking bulldozed the old exit, which made everybody even more mad because no one could leave at all, which is when I got to 0. And then I had to like construct a very expensive fucking like I had to pull up the earth in order to make the fucking exit go straight out the front of the, because it's on a really high raised like plateau, but the exit is on the like way down below. And I just had to make this like crazy road that just went like straight there basically. And, there was a mass exodus of people It was so funny to watch. Just like huge crowd of people leaving the park. I had like 400 people left over. And then suddenly my rating just goes way up. Like it just skyrockets. And then it was like 999 until I guess you
can like get the rating to change extremely dramatically because like if you have a roller coaster crash, your park rating drops by like 200 like instantly.
It does. So there's a trick to that game is like every 10 minutes or if you're in a pre-made park, whatever roller coasters they fucking have, put your mechanics on that thing every 10 minutes like for the inspections because those are always the roller coasters that fail are the ones that were already built in the park.
The longer the ride's in the park, the more it's going to break down.
Yeah, so that was the trick I figured out near the end.
I really want to play Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 now.
It's on Steam.
I'm thinking about those bathroom prices. I'm loving it. I like to do it when people are already in line.
I set everything in my park. About halfway through my campaign, I realized if I just set every single thing, including the bathrooms at my park, at $1 of profit, it was like people wouldn't get pissed off about the prices, and I would be raking in money.
Nah,
Yeah.
dude. If Lagoon did dollars to pee in the bathroom, I'd just pee in a cup. I go behind the thing.
I was setting my prices to what I thought was fair in like the real world terms for rides and shit. But then you get to like, I forget the first park that has like a few rides that are already there. I think it's like
And then
Evergreen Gardens.
They're way higher.
And then
than
I was
you
like,
think.
oh, this is what I should be charging for fucking
Yeah.
roller coasters, like $5 a ride. Like,
Yeah.
holy shit.
Like, what is this? The music industry in like the 90s? It's like, oh yeah, you want a CD? $35.
Yeah,
It might as well be that because I was charging like $2 for a roller coaster, or
Yeah,
like
but then-
$2.50 was a
but
really
then they-
big one, and
they
then I get to
cap-
another park and it's like $1.50 for like a shitty flat ride and like
Yeah.
$5 for a big roller coaster. I'm like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be charging to make money.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just did $1 for everything, and I'd build up the entire park basically.
A
And
dollar store fucking park.
yeah, it'd be like everything, all $1. And
Well, and then there's the parks where you set the entrance fee and the rides are all free.
Oh fuck!
And,
I guess
like,
we are reviewing roller coasters.
Every
I know,
single
sorry.
fucking time I did that, it was like, oh, your park rating, your park entrance fee is too low. You should raise it. So I just raised it by $10 every time I got that notification.
Zach, what did you play?
I didn't beat Roller Coaster Tycoon, so I can't. Is that everything you played though?
Yeah,
Oh, is it? Okay. All right. So
nice. You're prepped.
yeah, I had to.
You got
write
a
it down.
list?
I had to remember. So like my work recently moved from like up by where I am in Linden down to like Springville, so I can't go home at lunch anymore and take a nap at my house. Yeah. So I started taking my 3DS and my Switch to work now. So I played a little bit of Samus Returns on 3DS this last month.
Nice.
Started Metroid Dread on Friday. It's pretty sweet so far.
Yeah.
I'm really digging that. Obviously ODST because we needed it to be beat this month. I played a little bit of Honey Pop 2 because eventually I'm going to beat that so me and A4 can review
You
it.
play that at work?
Yeah, dude, my boss came in, he was like, nice tits. I'm like, I fucking know.
He's talking to you.
I know. When I said enough for a raise. I didn't answer. Started The Evil Within. That first level
nice.
really pissed me off because I didn't realize what I was supposed to be doing. And I kept dying, and I was really upset about it.
Yeah, you can't look at me like that. I haven't started it yet.
That's okay.
I haven't even bought it yet.
That's fine. My cousin, I went looking for it and I couldn't find it, so I called my cousin. He's like, it's somewhere. I'm like, well, fucking look for it and let me know. And he's like, I got it. I'm like, sick. Let's borrow it from you.
Nice.
I
There you
played
go.
some. Me and Jake, one of our friends from like one of our chats, played Call of Duty online. I remember why I hate that game so much. I had to get every few months. I have
Is
to
that
play.
the one on your phone?
No,
No.
the one on my phone. I was kicking ass. He just played with my boss. Actually, he like added me. He's like, we should play. And I was like, all right.
What the hell's Call of Duty Online?
Just like the online version. Like it was just like I didn't play any like story. I just played online. Like,
Oh,
on
okay. Which
PlayStation.
Call of Duty?
Cold War.
Oh, the
Okay.
newest one?
Yeah, because I have the skin for John McClane. So
Okay.
dude, it's rad. They did
Nice.
They did an '80s month, so it was either Rambo or John McClane. But like every time I kill someone, he says like "Yippee ki motherfucker!" Or like this quote's line from the movie.
That's awesome.
It's pretty sweet.
So you don't hear it very often then?
I hear it a lot.
Oh, okay.
Well, so no, you don't hear it. The enemy hears it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So no one hears it then?
yeah. So they hear it when I get them.
Oh.
Nice.
And then a shit ton of Pokemon Go. Because I guess we said what was it like if you beat the first Pokedex?
Yeah, if you collect all the first.
I'm two
Gen.
I'm 2 Pokemon away.
Jesus Christ, you're
I'm-
probably like losing it.
I'm yeah, because Mr. Mime is Mr. Mime is only in the UK. You can only get him in the
Those,
UK.
like the region exclusives though over
Yeah.
time.
You should.
there's region exclusive. So like our region exclusive is Tauros. So like you can get Tauros in America and a few other Pokemon, but like each country in the fucking world has different Pokemon.
Well, how do you have them if they're each country in the world?
So they do events and stuff sometimes. Like they did like a jungle event recently. So like there is some that like were in,
Guys.
like South America that we were able to get.
Guys, we got to go to the Congo right now.
I gotta go to England and get a Mr. fucking
You gotta
Mime.
go to the Congo. I need to get an Arbok.
No, you can get Ekans here.
no, you're going. You
I
go to
was
the.
kidding.
You go to the. You go
I
to
know.
the.
I was being a dick.
You go to the Congo to get. What's the not the Mr. Mime, but the like weird chick one?
That's an ice Pokemon, so it wouldn't be. That.
No. I mean the one that's So, it's the girl with like the big lips.
Yeah, Jinx. It's a nice
Jinx. Yeah. We gotta go to the Congo to get a Jinx.
That's pretty racist joke
Yeah.
twice.
But you can get Jinx in America, so you don't have to go to the
Hey,
Congo.
it's not our fault they made her literally the blackface.
Well, they
Pokemon
actually
like that.
so
They
because of
changed
that
it.
though,
So her face is
Pokemon.
purple now. It's fine now.
Sorry, A4 want to hear himself. So on like real life, like with Pokemon real life, like Pokemon the company, when they first released Jinx, like she did have like black.
She had
face.
like blackface.
She's purple
like,
now.
oof.
They've changed the color because they're like everyone's like
Jinx
it's
was
kinda
not
racist.
made to be actual blackface.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
then Nicki
she's
Minaj
like based
came
on a
around,
trend in
and like
Japan,
the
like a
lips are the
fashion trend.
same, the hair's the same.
I,
The
don't-
annoying.
I
is
just
the
like the
same.
idea of like putting Charizard in Venezuela or something like that. We all have to go to the most dangerous countries to play Pokemon Go for a
Yeah.
second.
It's not like that. Like it's like Australia has like Kangaskhan, and that's the only way to get that Pokemon. Is you have to like do that. But like Pokemon does events every now and then.
What,
where,
they
like,
think
it
their
opens
players
things
are
up.
like world travelers or some shit?
Dude, there's some people who like legit do though. Like they
Pokemon
go.
Go
I
tourism.
thought they rotate those over time. Like
No,
the
they do.
exclusives, like,
They
like
do
rotate it every month.
No,
or
they don't.
something.
They don't rotate. They do events. Like this last one, they did one where it was like a Pokemon. Like it was like based around like one of the legendaries that like distorts time and stuff. And so it was like, oh hey, like it distorts time. So all the fossil Pokemon are coming up, and you could like there's like a week and a half for like you could just catch all the fossil Pokemon because you can't usually get them any other way. And then it's like, oh, this Pokemon did this event, so it's like, oh, you can do this, and that's how Kangaskhan came up. But I gotta find a Mr. Mime. And you can only trade with people who are right next to you, so you don't have friends in like the other countries. And you're
Where
like,
the
I'm there,
Brits
like,
at?
yeah, and they do it so you can't fucking cheat, and I hate it.
Oh wow.
I know. So I just got to evolve my Tentacool to a Tentacruel, and I just got to catch a Mr. Mime, and I have all 151.
Nice.
Speaking of Pokemon, I need to fucking move out to Utah because Jesus Christ! Not only did Zach and his fucking girlfriend find a bunch of the celebrations packs that just came out for the trading card game, but fucking Jacob just sent us a picture of like a bunch of the fucking EV lunchbox and Pokeball tin bundles at Costco.
There's a bunch of fucking kids here, A4.
Yeah.
Every Mormon families are
Yeah,
huge.
these kids can't afford Pokemon cards.
No, but I mean, like, I'm in the fucking middle of rural Pennsylvania, and all the Pokemon cards are sold out
Yeah,
everywhere.
well, the Amish don't collect Pokemon.
I think they
I
do.
guess
They
not.
collect work.
I think they must.
A4, what have you been playing?
Speaking of Pokemon, I guess I'll start off by saying I have been playing Pokemon Let's Go Eevee for the Switch. It's a remake of the original Red and Blue, but like it works with Pokemon Go, and it has Pokemon Go catching mechanics. So like I have the fucking, you can't see it, but I'm showing it to the video. I have the actual Pokeball controller that works with the Switch, so
I
it's
want
like
that.
a thumbstick that you move around, and like when you go to like catch the Pokemon, you can literally just do motion controls.
It's just kind of funny because I bought that for my girl, and so she started it today because she's like hanging out at my house, and she was just like, "Hey, you can leave. I'm playing this now."
Yeah.
Does it have?
But
does
I got to catch as many Pokemon as possible so I can beat my rival Zach in the game.
does that thing have?
She made
drift?
me her rival too.
Does that thing have drift too, or no?
No, actually, dude. The cool thing about that Pokeball is you can use it in Pokemon Go while you're walking around and just like quick catch shit. It's rad.
Oh wow.
Yes, there's no.
If I saw someone doing that, I would think that is super cool.
You should.
That is very cool.
Okay, person with a Final
You
Fantasy
can also,
podcast.
take Pokemon on a stroll with it, kind of like what they did with the Pokewalker for Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So like, if you have the controller like detached from the Switch and you like shake it and like turn it on, like you'll hear the cry of the Pokemon that's in it. Yeah.
Yeah, the cry of the Pokemon.
No, they all have like their own individual like cry when you find them in the game. It's usually like a bunch of 8-bit garbage, but like for the special Pokemon, like I guess if you have like Let's Go Pikachu, it'll go like Pika Pika, or if you have Let's Go Eevee, it'll be like Eevee. So that's neat. And mine thankfully came with Mew, which is the Pokeball controller was the only way you could get Mew in this game.
Oh, I'm not gonna. I can't tell Rachel that. She'll be fucking pissed.
Yeah, I went on eBay and found a version that had the game and the Pokeball controller with Mew. It was not cheap, but you know, what are you gonna do? I've also been playing Roller Coaster Tycoon, despite what Joe might think. But yes, I've drastically underestimated how long that game takes to beat.
How many weeks of warning did I give you on how long the game was?
Yeah, but I didn't listen because I don't normally listen to you, so it's like.
I go.
I'm being hurtful
I should have that
today.
done by November.
Okay.
Because like, despite how long the game takes, the goals aren't like insanely hard.
No, usually you get it within like the first 40 minutes of playing, and then you can go take a nap.
Yeah.
Come back.
Well,
check
I
the
mean,
park,
I'm
clean
like
up a few
OCD,
things.
so I'll add shit to my park and just sort of like, micromanage shit over time. Like, especially because like what I found out by watching some YouTube videos, there's a guy who does like YouTube videos on Roller Coaster Tycoon and goes into like the nitty gritty of how the game works. Like the only reason pedestrians get mad in your park is if your paths are dirty. And that's what causes vandalism. It doesn't matter like if the prices are too high or whatever. They only get pissed off if you have like a ton of dirty paths. So like if I have like one stretch of path where like a lot of people are throwing up because it's like maybe the exit to a bunch of different thrill rides, I'll just hire like one groundskeeper and then just set his like region to that path alone.
Yeah.
And then just have it sweep the path. I fucking hate in that game. I have to turn off on every single handyman I hire. I have to turn off mow the grass.
Yeah,
Because if
me
you
too.
don't, they will get lost in the woods, quite literally, mowing every square
Yep.
of grass. And it's like, no, sweep the paths, empty the trash cans,
Yep.
maybe water the flowers if they're nearby. I don't give a fuck about the grass.
I had a system. It's about one handyman per like, I don't know, every 75 guests or so. And
That makes sense.
There was a certain point where I set them, their paths, and then I realized, well, if I just turn off mowing, they're just going to be walking around sweeping up paths anyway. So
Yeah.
that's what I
That's
did.
the way to fix that. And then apparently there's like, I don't think I've gotten any of the scenarios yet where you don't have a budget. Like the money's just free. When you get one of those, just hire the maximum of like people you can hire. I think it's like 75 employees.
There's no unlimited map anywhere in the campaign.
Maybe it's only in 2 then.
It's only going to be in sandbox mode.
No, it's either in the expansions or in 2 where there are maps where you have like, it says money is no object. So like you literally have unlimited funds.
Oh, what's the point of a game?
Yeah.
Because usually they put like some crazy fucking stipulations on it. Like I think in 2, in the Wacky Worlds expansion, one of them is you're building a theme park around the Great Wall, but you can't bulldoze the Great Wall. So like you have unlimited funds, but you have to build around this giant fucking Great Wall. That's all over.
I will say there's only one really difficult level in Roller Coaster Tycoon. It's the second to last one, where they do not let you change anything about the earth, and you can't cut down a single tree, and it's all a fucking forest. So
yeah, that's what I mean. Like
find sections to put a ride in that has enough room for an exit and a road in front of it, and then make these crazy roads to get to the next ride. That one was actually like I had to play it for the whole period instead of like setting it and forgetting it and then coming back in year 3 and then just cleaning up a little bit.
Yeah, that sounds like actually challenging.
Yeah, that was the I think it was the second to last map in that campaign. So get ready for and the last campaign with the road fuckery that I've already talked about. But
yeah, but I already know how shitty their pathfinding is, and now that you've kind of like tested the waters for me, I shouldn't have too much trouble with that.
Yeah, not that you'll remember.
I had to pop your cherry on the fact that the game has fucking do not enter signs. At least
that was a new.
Yeah, unfortunately,
they'll start you off in these parks that are fucking massive and nothing's blocked off. So it's just like you have guests going in there and just walking 3 miles around this lake, and it's like, okay, I'm going to put a do not enter sign on every path leading around this giant fucking lake, so people don't get lost and be like, "There's nothing back here." Yeah,
that's dumb. Sadly, you'll
been
never
playing
remember
more Ring
Joe.
Fit,
You'll
more
never
Dragon
remember
Quest
Joe
3.
saying that. So.
ODST, obviously. Oh, I've also been playing Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania, which they
really
just put out, which is a like it's like a compilation game of like all the levels from Super Monkey Ball 1, 2, and Deluxe for the GameCube. And that game's pretty great. I've never played like those first few Monkey Ball games before this, and they're really fun. They're super fucking challenging, but in a very fair way where it's like when you screwed up. I guess since I'm looking at Joe's very confused face, Super Monkey Ball is a game where you're basically just guiding a ball to the exit of a level, usually with like crazy geometric patterns and shit on it, but there's a monkey in it.
You don't actually play with monkey's balls. Did you think that's what that was?
No, just a general detestation of any English title that has blank animal person whatever followed by the word ball.
I just feel like could you imagine
So Super Monkey Ball and
Monkey Ball,
what
Dragon
else?
Ball, anything with ball at the end.
Could you imagine the VR of Monkey Ball? You're just like, wow, it's so real.
Joe's hatred of
Oh my
sports
God.
is
VR Super Monkey
so
Ball would make me
intense.
throw up because if you go
Mr.
fast enough, the monkey just starts
Basketball.
like spinning in the ball itself. Like when a hamster gets like caught on the hamster wheel.
Hamster ball. I don't know. I guess I'm used to
There was a
hamster
guy
ball.
doing an indie, like, because for a while Sega wasn't making new Monkey Ball games because they don't know what they're doing with their franchises. And there was a guy making his own, basically Super Monkey Ball, but you were a hamster.
It's weird that Sega just can't figure anything out.
No, but they put this Monkey Ball game out, and it seems to be doing really well, and a lot of people are happy with it. So that's cool. I mean, they can't figure out Sonic. They did one smart thing with Sonic in the past decade, and hired the fucking people who were making all the fan games to make a new fucking Sonic game, and it was great. It was
I thought
Sonic Mania.
you were gonna say the best thing they did was make Idris Elba Knuckles in the next movie.
That too. I will be seeing Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in theaters day one. I will drag my girlfriend to that theater at gunpoint if I need to.
I thought you hated the first one.
I did, but I'm gonna go see the second one. I gotta see Idris Elba's Knuckles.
Dude,
I gotta see
he
Tails. I
hates
gotta
it
see
because
if
it's
they can
his
figure
life.
this fucking movie out. You know what I mean?
Have you seen Cats?
No.
Why would I go see Cats?
Because you'll see
I know
Idris Elba.
I know
as a
Idris Elba's in it.
different-
I'm not
You're
watching
bringing it up.
Cats. I've seen the trailer and it's horrifying.
Dude,
Horrifying.
It was like a mind-bending, breaking experience, like watching that thing in the movie theater.
Dude, I've heard it's terrible.
There was a British chick like 2 seats away from me, and we were both like, because you don't
governor.
you don't know. Well, she talked to me after the movie because she saw that I was laughing the whole time. But there were like people all over the place, and you don't know how many people are there because they love cats and unironically want to watch this movie. And so you don't want to howl laughing the whole movie.
You totally should, dude. Fuck them,
But
dude.
you're
That's
just
awesome.
like sitting there, just like silently laughing to yourself. I'm laughing to death. She's laughing to death. Other people behind me, I can hear the chuckles like going on. But no, and it was like half full. Like it should have like, if we were all ready to laugh, we'd laugh. But it was also like such a weird fucking movie, dude. It is so. There is nothing that could prepare you for watching Cats.
I saw the clip
movie.
of like whatever that fat bitch is singing about cake, and then like there's like people in cockroach costumes walking upside down on the table or whatever.
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah, it looks like a fucking.
You're not ready
theater
for
film.
like the hands of the cats. And I gotta tell you, all those things are just like emphasized when you're watching it on the big screen.
Do you guys want to get drunk and watch Cats? for
No,
an
I
episode?
never want to watch. I never
Like
want to
do
watch it
anything
again.
other than that.
Bro, if you get fucking slammed, we can get some good like shit on what's it called?
I think I made a
funny.
proposal years ago and nobody wanted to do it. But like every movie that we like just rip apart on the show, we do like a commentary.
I know.
for the-
I told you we should. I was the one.
Patreon.
We
I
really
wanted to
should,
do that. I
because you
think
can just
that's
put the
funny.
podcast out and people can sync it up with the movie.
Yeah.
Here's
Yeah.
a commentary of I Frankenstein, the worst movie ever made.
I would do a commentary.
I
for
would say it's the
Sonic the
worst
Hedgehog.
movie. Like, there's definitely.
Dude, I was so mad the
Definitely.
whole time, and it felt like days, and it was only an hour and like 20 minutes.
Ooh, Kingsglaive commentary. Hell yeah.
Fuck, we already
Again.
did that.
This time with Joe's audio as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Anything else to say for?
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Did anybody beat
The most important.
Yay.
I did beat a gay. I didn't do it because he was. I didn't do it because he was gay though, so it's not a hate crime. Yeah, I beat a bunch of games. I beat
Confession.
Dark Souls 2.
His confession. Father.
Forgive me, Father, for I have beaten gays this week.
If he's
this
Catholic,
month.
it's probably with you. To be
Oh, is that why they call you the scholar of the first sin?
Yeah.
I thought the first sin was taking that.
Yeah.
Before they took the apple, Adam tried to suck his own dick.
Yeah.
He's like, God, you took a
Because
rib
he had
out.
one
Why
of
did
his
you-
ribs removed.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah,
He
there
was
you
like,
go.
God, Charles Manson, or was it Manson did it? Why can't I do it?
You mean Marilyn Manson?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Charles
Shut up.
Charles Manson removed a rib for a music video. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was 2 ribs. That's why God's like, nope, 2 ribs you can suck, 1 you cannot. but she will.
And thus it came to pass.
He tried to. I said tried. He didn't successfully suck his own
Marilyn
dick, but,
Monroe
like, he tried, and that was the sin.
took out a rig to suck her own dick.
To suck her fucking
I
huge
believe it,
clit.
and we're gonna put that on Twitter. I'm gonna be like, Joe says. Any Marilyn Monroe fans have something to say about this?
I'm a pretty big Marilyn Monroe fan.
Yeah, dude, that ass, dude.
Yeah, I love the way she sucks her own dick.
Yeah.
And now I know what the thumbnail for this episode is.
It's gotta be a shadow and just Joe's face, like all ecstatic.
Dude.
Dude, yeah, you know it.
I'm so dumb.
Just like two legs up in the air with like Marilyn Monroe's hair kind of in between them, like with her back bent with the dress. And then Joe's just looking in horrified agony in the foreground.
No, it's gotta be happy because he was excited.
Yeah. Well, I beat.
Oh, so horrified happy face. Got
It
it.
can be horrified agony with a bulge.
I can do that.
Careful with what YouTube will accept.
Yeah. I did Dark Souls 2, ODST, and Demon's Souls this month.
Nice.
Yeah. What about you, Joe?
I beat Roller Coaster Tycoon, and I beat Halo ODST. And I believe that's it as far as full-length games are concerned.
All right. Zach?
Halo ODST.
Man, you are shit this year. You just gave up. It ruined you winning last year.
I know. I put everything I had into last year.
Do you feel like you need to repent because you made Craig quit because he fucking lost the hog?
Yeah, I feel like if I won again, someone else would quit, and we need your house for the equipment. So
Yeah. I've given up on winning long ago. I tried to fight Craig, but he's a fucking dick.
But he's gone now.
Yeah, but now
you
there's
have to
you.
now you have to deal with me.
You were always worse than
there's
Craig.
no way no one's gonna beat A4 because A4 doesn't spend time with his girlfriend or really have.
I don't spend time with my family either. I only got fucking.
I'm a typical American white man, and I don't got no time for my fucking family.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not. I don't know.
My family is my free company in Final Fantasy
Yeah.
14.
Yeah, Zach, I don't know if you realize this. Family's like number 3 for us white people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
For us
Yeah.
white people.
You have no choice but
Half
to
of me-
attest to your
half
family,
of
but that's
me
because
feels
there's
like home with
87 of
that
them in one
answer.
house. So
Does that mean they're number 2 for you because you got half at 3
Yeah.
and half at number
Yeah.
1?
It's 1 point.
Okay.
Yeah, 2.5.
I got you. Makes sense.
Family is always number 3.
it's all about family, Dom. Except it's also about video games and cars too.
What about you, A4?
Work number 1.
I
hobbies
beat
number 2.
I beat Halo 3 ODST and Dragon Quest 3: The Seeds of Salvation.
Is that really what it's called?
Yes.
My thing is, I can't believe how much shit you talked about Dragon Quest for years. For years that I have known you, you have talked shit about Dragon Quest, and all of a sudden you're playing them?
I have to know the enemy, Zach. I have to play these games so that I can prove that they suck.
Yeah. It's important.
Is that why Schweiss hooked up with a dude in the bathroom?
I have to know the enemy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's horrible.
I can't blindly claim that Final Fantasy is a better series than Dragon Quest without first playing all the Dragon Quest games and then finally after beating all 11 mainline games except for the MMO, I finished my game playing with a resounding meh.
How do you feel about DQ3?
It's good. The quote final boss fight, Baramos, because you beat him and then there's a whole other like half of the game to play. I almost quit playing trying to fight that guy because it was just busted. Like he had this one move that would just damage all of my dudes like an insane amount. And according to like game facts, I was like over leveled for that fight. I was like level 32 and they were saying, oh yeah, you can beat him at like level 30, level 29. It was bullshit. And he gets to attack like twice in a turn sometimes. So I eventually just turned I think I turned my white mage into a sage, which has like both. It's basically like red mage, where they have like both schools of magic.
Can you quickly sum up FF3 versus DQ3?
FF3, you're a bunch of kids and you have a job system, and
I just mean what's
go
better.
and you beat a bad guy, and then you go and find a whole nother world to then go beat the final bad guy.
But what's
in
better?
Dragon Quest 3, you're a bunch of kids with a job system,
It's
and you
your
go
fault
and you
you
beat a
said
bad
it
guy, and then you find a whole nother world to beat up another bad guy.
Better.
Oh, I haven't played Final Fantasy 3 in so fucking long for the DS version. I didn't even finish it back in the day, so I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. Well, that's what your quest was supposed to be. So now do you have to replay all the FFs too, just to?
No, there's already two people.
I haven't finished nearly all the FFs, but I did get a bunch of them on PlayStation lately. I got Origins, I got Chronicles, I got Anthology.
Nice.
I need to. I'm going to pick up the DS version, not the DS version. I'm going to pick up the 3D remake of 3 on Switch eventually, or not Switch, Steam eventually, because I know it's on there. Yeah, I don't know.
Nah.
I think I'm getting like once I play 4, 5, and 6, those seem to be the Dragon Quest games that people really like. So who knows?
All right, guys. I think that's going to be it for this week's episode of Nude Clan. Please stay tuned. This month we have reviews of Halo, ODST coming up, as well as the Great Fast Food Debate.
Dun, dun, dun.
Bracket 1. I don't know.
Yeah, however, I got 32 companies. We'll see how long getting through that first round takes.
Yes. So thank you for that. Thank you for joining us. You can, of course, watch these episodes live on Twitch once a month when we record a whole bunch of fucking episodes in a row. Yep. If you're on Twitch right now, please chat away in the comments, and we can talk in between episodes a little bit.
If you're listening to the podcast version, go to youtube.com/nudeclangaming, and you can check out the video versions where you can see our lovely faces.
That's right.
If you've enjoyed our content as well, don't be afraid to toss a coin to your podcaster. We would love to take your money to get more equipment, to get games, possibly better gifts, things like that. We would really enjoy it if we could make some money off this to help your experience.
That's right. Help yourself by helping us first.
Did we not?
And every dollar you throw into the Patreon gets you a drawing in the monthly raffle, which I don't even know if Schweiss did those last.
Supposedly.
Did you not attach that to the end of the episode like you were supposed to?
Last time?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I was going to do it at the end.
So we said it in the episode that was going to happen.
Yes, yeah. But what I really meant was next time.
Are you gonna do it right now? You gonna gather up your information?
The monthly raffle where you get to choose a game that we have played from the various games we have played. There's a huge list on
the monthly raffle
website somewhere
every 7 months.
Yeah, it's monthly every 7 months.
How many months do we owe?
It's
I
monthly
think 11.
every 7 months. I had it
think
open,
11.
but you closed it.
Sorry, I closed your tabs. I didn't think we needed.
Well, because weren't we supposed to do this last time?
Yes, Schweiss said he was going to take care of it.
I'm just being a dickhead.
And
I know exactly what was said.
Yeah.
Hey, Schweiss, let's get that raffle up, shall we? Schweiss, anytime you're ready. Let's. Hey,
I got two of them.
Bring up the raffle. Hey.
I got 2
out of 20.
Yeah, it's only 2 out of 10.
God.
I guess we could do 11 now.
11, yeah, for September.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to end it. Thank you for everything. Follow us on Twitter if you want. But really, the Discord is the best place to find us, and the link will be in the description of the episode.
If they wanted to follow you on Twitter, where could they find you?
At Joseph Villiers.
At B. Grixis.
At UFF Podcast.
At A4 Extreme.
And you can follow the show at Nude Clan Podcast, although I don't think anybody's checked it in a while, to be honest. Anyways, guys, we'll see ya next week.
Live always in the nude.
You had one fucking job.
Walk with your cock held high.
Fuck off.
Yeah!